hitting on the rise. At some point, this becomes one of the fastest ways to improve your backhand. The reason being, you can take away time and space from your opponent while playing the ball and not letting the ball play you. And if you're not already doing it, or you don't feel comfortable taking the ball on the rise yet, not to worry, I got your back. Let's head out to the courts and work on it. Now, we discussed a lot of the key concepts in the videos about positioning and mirroring the ball and moving with the ball to be in great position. And this is always going to be key for effectively taking the ball on the rise and taking away time from your opponent. But just to recap, you're going to want to really focus on your opponent's contact with the ball and get good at measuring the flight of the ball, where it's going to land, and what in the world it's going to do when it bounces. That's the single most important thing when it comes to hitting the ball on the rise. Once you can do that, or as you get better at it, you can confidently move in and take the ball on the rise. From there, it's really all about just getting the timing. Normally when you let the ball bounce, it goes up, then it comes back down, and you get a rhythm like this: bounce, hit. But when you're taking the ball on the rise, that rhythm is much faster. It's more like bounce, hit, bounce, hit, bounce, hit. And a great way to actually practice this is first drop some balls to yourself. Now remember what we talked about in mirroring the ball. And that especially applies to when you're taking the ball on the rise. You want your hands on the same level and at the same speed of the ball. This automatically guarantees that you're connected to the rally and your racket is in the right place at the right time. Kind of like your buddy that night you got in trouble. Now, drop the ball to yourself, move with the ball, and feel the rhythm of bounce, hit, bounce, hit, bounce, hit. Notice how your hands stay on the level of the ball. Now from here, a great exercise is to find a wall and simply practice keeping your hands in front of your body, really minimizing the backswing, and rely on your coil and the eye of the hurricane to generate pace off the wall. Just focus on picking the ball up on the way of the ground. And finally, break out the old ball machine or your hitting partner and focus on taking every single ball you can on the rise. You got to practice this a lot until you feel comfortable with it, because when you have the confidence to consistently hit the ball on the rise off your backhand side, you'll be striking fear into the heart of your opponent and be in much more control on the court.